Okay, we finally found Davis Ridge Cemetery. That's it right there. There's also a newer cemetery that's behind it. There's some newer plots back there, but this is the old stuff. I'm about to go in and videotape some things, take some pictures. We had a hard time finding this place. Finally found it after about an hour and a half of looking. There's a people own a house, I forget their name, I'll ask her in a minute, have a house right behind this barn, but they have to grant, right away to whoever wants to come visit the cemetery. This is an old, used to be white schoolhouse. Some family owns it now. They just run a camp out of here, or they use it as a camp. And this is the Millfall Road, Little Millfall, and a little farm across the way. She said, apparently the lady said she knew a little of the history around here. She said she knew a lot of Indians settled in here, but she didn't know anything about much about the cemetery, and actually knows somebody that's wanting to know more about it, and they were supposed to be back here in a few minutes. I'm going to talk to them.
That's the street. You don't go out there.
Okay, now the lady that lives here at this house next to the cemetery is right behind this barn where there's a schoolhouse, told me that these little bowls here that were cut into this rock, the Indians used to use to grind their corn and I guess wheat and stuff and make flour. But it's right at the bottom of her driveway. Alright, I'm up here in the cemetery, and I'm going to start filming some headstones for as long as this battery will last on this camera, and then I'll take some still pictures. First off, looks like this is Joseph Hucus. It's about all that's legible on here. At the top here, looks like it says Ohio. I don't know. I can't make out what that says. It's about there's some inscription on the back, but I can't even make it out. About the only word I can make out on there is the word Jesus. Oh, and there's a Margaret Hucus on there as well. Looks like 18. Oh, I can see this better on the camera than I can in person. January, maybe 10th, 1891. Yeah. Died something. Okay. There's one laying here on the ground. Can't even make it out. It's pretty weather worn. Yeah, there's some writing on it, but I cannot even make it out. We have a Leah B. Died July 14th, maybe 1865. Not sure who she is. Here, there's no name on this one, is there? No. It's nothing. It's totally worn off that little thing. It's probably a baby. Step back, Josh. Get back over here. Over here.
Josh, come here to Mommy.
Move. And here's John W. Davis, died September 11th. Looks like 18, maybe 35. Aged 28 years. I can't make these out. Maybe somebody that looks at this can. I could see it's actually more clear looking at the screen on the camera than it is looking at it myself. That's just a rock there. Daniel Davis died, it's either June or July 11th, 1855. I think what's written below it, it might be something. I don't know what's written below it. It's hardly legible. There's Christina. Can't make it out. Huh. Wow, it's like Clement Davis has fallen over. Yep, this is Clement Davis. I might try to stand it up before I leave. Yep, Elizabeth Davis, wife of Clement.
Josh, come over here. Come over here.
Cannot even make out who this is. It's really worn out. Looks like somebody might have shot it a couple times. Here's a Mary. Died, looks like May 31st, 1821. This just says father. Or if this was the father of Clement and John and Daniel, it's possibly that's who it was. And too bad we don't know who they are. There's another small one beside it. Looks like, yeah, there's an M at the beginning. Looks like that might have been mother. Let's see what's on this rock. Oh! Nope, nothing. It's pretty much blank. Can't even make this out. Why don't you just follow him around, let him walk around. Can't make it out. It's like an Emily, possibly wife of Emery Downs. Yep, Emery Downs. Yeah, there's a lot of Downs here too. There's a whole lot of other names in here. A lot more than I thought there was going to be here. Elizabeth, I don't know. But here's a Downs that died in 2007. Oops. Dallas Downs. Okay, we may have seen all the Davises. It's a Cooper. Mary, wife of John J. Cooper, 1809 to 1871. William M. Cooper, 1844 to 1872. And John J. Cooper. It's possibly that's who these mother and father are buried right behind it, rather than the Davises that may have, that are in this line here. Okay, we'll go down this next line. There's a rock here. I don't think that's anything. Okay, here's I want to say Christina, but it doesn't look like it. Gusanna, Jusanna. Can't make out if it says wife or daughter of Caleb Davis, died October 19th, possibly 1874. Caleb Davis died May the 20th, 1862, and being she Elizabeth was of his age. Okay. Marker here has nothing on it. Marker there, it's either been weather worn or had nothing on it to begin with. Oh, it's a different family, William Fox. Elizabeth, wife of William Fox. It's like died 1821. It's another Fox. Oh, what are you doing? A lot of different families in here. There's a George W. Jones, January 14th, 1856 to 1906. November 11th is when he died. We got Johnston's over there, some Garrisons, and here's a Davis, Zachary F., 1851, and Nancy, his wife. Paxsons, Watsons. Here's a Millie M., son of Zachary F. and N.E. Davis. Ancient thing here. Wow, I could push that over if I wanted to. Joneses, or Jones. Here's a Samuel Davis, 1846-1918. Another one of these monolithic looking things. It's nothing on there to be seen. Let me go back down here. I kind of got off track. Davis line here. Can't make this out. Looks like she died at 10 years old. Last name Sharp. Memory of Daniel Davis. He died July the 31st, 1850. Memory of James Fletcher. Various small, there's a rock, there's a headstone, real small ones, possibly babies. Can't make them out. They are right behind. Let's see here who this is. Right behind Daniel Davis, who died 1858 January. It's either January or July 11th. Here's another Caleb Davis, died March 12th, 1820 something. There's a notch missing out of it. Age 23 years maybe. Here's a Leah, wife of Caleb. The rest of it's ineligible. Oh. Here's D, it just says D Davis. Died July. No. 1851. No. Do not know what all that is. Drummond, somebody named Drummond. Wife of M.E. Drummond. 1856 to 1891 maybe. No, son of, I'm sorry. It's like it might have been Neil. Son of W.E. and M.E. Drummond. Born September 26, 1856. Died April 20th, either 81 or 91. It's hard to make out. Rebecca, wife of James Davis, died 1836, age 30 years. I don't know what these little inscriptions are below. I've seen them on a few of them. It says 21DS. Oh. age 30 years, 5 months and 21 days. That's what that is. And just a rock, or something that's been chipped away, as well as this one. A plain headstone. just mark M3. It's a rock. Another rock. Okay, we're back to Mary Fletcher. Now let's go back some more. Memory of William B. Davis. Down here. Oh. William B. Davis, who died October the 3rd, 1844, which was the 38th year of his age. Okay, Watson's that way. There's other ones. There's one buried. It's like one of them monolithic type deals. I'm not digging it up. The rock. Probably a marker somebody was put there. Looks like Thomas Taggart. Something else buried here. There's a rock. There's a rock. There's some Schroers. Marshall Alexander Schroer. George Meade Schroer, another Schroer, A.M. Schroer. I think I'm just about done with all the Davises. There's some back here, but I don't know if they're directly related to us. Mary Schroer. Okay. It's under a tree, so I'm just zooming in. Samuel Davis. I don't know what that is. It's a little marker. It's got a M, B, and a D on it. There's one in front of this Jones. I'm just going ahead and recording as much as I can, even though we're not related. John Jones, another Jones, Molly E. It's got a WMD in front of it. Daughter of them people. Now we come to another Davis. We got two infants of Samuel and Sarah Davis. Apparently they died together. It might be what these little markers here are. There's a F.M. Davis. She died. Perthena Dodd. There's a little marker that says mother in front of son of a Davidson. It's Monroe. Monroe, these are recent. Died in 1970, Canfield. Monroe, these are all Monroes. I was going to photograph every headstone that was in here, but I did not realize there was this many in here. We got some Davises back here, or a Davis. Here's 1, 2, 3 headstones, or little small stones. And they're right in front of a, can't make out the name, wife of F.M. Davis, 1852 to 1916. Something hidden back here. It says AD on these little guys. Right next to this F.M. Davis, there's a headstone underneath a whole tree. And it's Dusky. That's a family named Dusky. It says Olive A., wife of S. Dusky, 1870 to 1917. This little marker's got OD, so that must be a Dusky. This is AD. Letha Hobbs. Yeah, these little markers are Hobbs. King. Zeta B. Travis. Here is a Alpheus Davis, born September 23rd, 1818, died January 13th, 1902. And there's a couple of markers out in front. Nothing on them. Oh, WCB, whatever that may mean. His mother, Hannah, wife of Alpheus Davis. Make that out on camera there. It's WG, GG, and WGG. Jetty G. Davis. There's something written in cursive down here on a lot of these. It's can't make it out. You can see almost looks like it's written in German or something. I can see letters, T's and D's and S's, but they're not making any sense. Okay. There's Hannah Davis. It's right in front of Curtis Davis. And an AD, I'm assuming that's a Davis. Some smaller ones are back here behind these guys. And for the most part, that's it of the old Davis cemetery. There's some buried up here. This is the new part, they said. I'm going to check it out. I'm not going to film them unless I find some Davises. Oh, there's a CD right behind this Curtis Davis, so I'm assuming that's him. This is the back of the cemetery. Up here in the new section, I found a Davis. It's a Kate J, 1882 to 1972, and a just says Lon, L-O-N-H, 1874 to 1952. somebody. It's a relative. They left some flowers here. It's a Laura E. Davis, born 1918 to 1995. Some more Joneses. Let's see what's up here. Somebody left a little thing with some wind chimes that blew over or something. These are Vincent's, Miller's. World War I, Tara Lester Miller, West Virginia, U.S. Navy. Born 1895, died 1951. There, little. Back up. Wind chimes. Oh man, there's more Davisons. B.M. Davis, 1860, 1935. Says something about our brothers. Can't make it out. James P. Davis. There's some little markers back there. Okay. Now it's the Bowman. William H. Bowman. And on the back says, fought in the Civil War, West Virginia. Infantry 12th Regiment, COF. Here's a Mary E. Davis. Hope you can take pictures from stills of this, because I'm not taking pictures of all these. It'd be too much. I don't think my batteries would last. Wow. Oh, here's a Charles L. Davis, 1875 to 1945. It looks like he was a, we call it the Odd Fellows. It's got an Odd Fellows symbol down there. That's Cyrus Higgs. Father Cyrus C. Higgs. See what this guy is here. We are done. A Schroyer. Check back here. We got a Hamilton. There's an Upton back there. This is the last headstone I'm going to check, and that's Virgil B. Higgs. 1902 to 1980. And this pretty much is Davis Ridge. You can see it from down below. This is like the top of a mountain, so I can see why they call it a ridge. Go on the other side of this tree line here. Oh. Let's the other side of the tree line. It's by his farm. Wish I had time to talk to these people, but I don't. Some guys way up there burning something. We like to never found this place. The roads that were on the maps go through these mountains, and they're pretty much dirt and stone roads with lots of ruts, and we finally found this Millfall Road. Running through here is the Davis Ridge Cemetery. I forgot to mention, I believe it's on the other side of this hill, or this mountain. There's a big open area like this, and with a farm, and it says it's the Coon Family Farm, spelled K-O-O-N, or C-O-O-N, I can't remember. There's lots of streets down there, or roads. It's Coon Drive. So I'm imagining they're the Coons that we married into. Seen some other names down in Monongah that was on streets. I can't remember but I remember for the names during the family research. Okay, here's the Coon Family Farm. It's all that property there. And just over that ridge back there is where the Davis Cemetery is located. Davis Ridge Road starts right up there at the top of that hill and goes up all along that ridge, but once you get back in there so far, we made the mistake of going back there, and it turns into a very treacherous gravel road, and we ended up coming back and taking another route down this way through Millfall Road. And there's Joseph Coon Drive. A lot of these roads down here named Coon.